I was there. Amen. Listen to me. And I am here tonight with you after doing a funeral in Miami. After today, I had communion service. Amen. Had to be there for communion service. Preach. My wife was like, we got to go. Do 30 minutes. I was like, nope. God gave me 45. They give me all 50 of it. Listen to me. You got on a plane that left at 3:05 knowing that there could be no air for me to be here on time. No air whatsoever. I don't know if you fly a lot, but when I got there, it was raining real quick, crazy. It still left at the exact time it was supposed to, and we landed right at 5 o'clock. And we got in the car, and there was no traffic on the way. You are special people. You need to understand that. You need to understand how special you are, and God wants to do something. And so tonight is not about just hearing me. And so you are, listen to me, you are so here, you are so loved, you are so special, because I honestly came here today for my son who's not here. I didn't know my man wasn't going to be here, but he's been living in Atlanta for probably over a year now, and he hadn't found a home church, so I said, I got to go take him to him. Y'all just missed what I said. Y'all, you are so blessed that you give my son birthright. That he couldn't find a church. I'm like, okay, if you can't find a church, then I got to come and just start having church in Atlanta so that you can do church. But I can't be traveling all over the world. Are y'all not hearing what I'm saying? I don't know who you are. I just go check in with my son, and he didn't hear me here. My man ain't even here. He's somewhere else. So you're about to get all the work rights. And listen to me, there's an inheritance, which I hope you don't get no time soon. Amen. I hope him and his sister don't cash out on that no time soon. But what I am is giving them their birthright, because if you get the birthright, you don't even need the inheritance. Come on, you hear me? Tanya, did you hear me? I just want to make sure you heard what I said. Did you hear what I just said? Let's say one more time and we'll get started tonight. Of all the places in the world, God said Atlanta, and of all the people, he chose you. So your 2018 is going to end strong, and it's going to, 2019 is going to start strong. Listen to me, and I don't want no mess. Listen to me, I don't want no mess. Don't talk to me about what is. I'm not interested. Don't come tell me how your life is. Don't waste my time. I don't care. I'm not talking about what you're experiencing right now. I'm talking about what you're getting ready to experience. I'm not interested. Don't waste my time with that mess. If we get a chance to talk, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me about what is and what's happening. I don't care. I didn't fly here for that. I flew here for you to get your birthright. So it's not for you to get your birthright. So the inheritance, that's for somebody else. You're about to set your babies up with that. But the birthright is what we're going to get tonight. Amen? Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you ready? Come on. You're talking about your life right now. You should be excited. Give me some energy for your life. Moses was confused. And so listen to me. Moses' mama knew who he was, and she risked her life. Moses' sister knew who he was, and so she walked out in the water with him. Pharaoh, who was trying to kill him, daughter knew who he was, and so she saved him. So only one person didn't know who he was. That was Moses. He was the only one that didn't know. He was the only one that said, I got to stutter. What? As if he don't know. So kill me with all of that. Kill me with the qualification stuff. Because he already knows if you qualify or if you're not qualified. So kill all that for me. You ain't supposed to be doing it. You're supposed to be your sister. Don't tell God, my brother was the one. You lost your mind. Don't tell God, I know you chose me. But this time you got me confused. My brother's the speaker in the family. No, for real, y'all laughing, but that's how you be talking to God. When God tells you you're supposed to be a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, you talking to God on some dumb stuff about your past and where you come from. He's not interested. So look, it's going to be all word. All I'm giving you was word. So Moses didn't know who he was. And so the first thing God says to Moses is, tell them, I am. That's the first thing he told him to tell. He said, now watch this. When God tells you something, he's not telling you for himself because he already knows. When he tells you something, he is modeling what he wants you to do. So anytime he gives you a word, the word is not for him. The word is for you. And most of you are sitting in this room, you are working somewhere you shouldn't be working. You are in some environments you shouldn't be in. You're doing some stuff you should not be doing because you don't know who you are. You don't, for real. And you should be making way more money. And you taking stuff from folks you shouldn't even be taking. You act like we back in slavery days and we don't have options. That's what you want. That's what you want. All right, so listen to me. He said, I am. I am. That's a powerful word because once you realize who you are. It might have been a $20,000 gig, I'm thinking. $20,000 gig the other day. It might have been $20,000 gig. And they were like, E, you got to drive to Grand Rapids 45 minutes. I was like, cool. You got to fly to Atlanta. I'm like, all right, cool. My son's there. If something happened, I can hook up with my son. Then you got to fly to Little Rock. I was like, all right, big much, but I'm cool. Then it was like when you land, it's a turnaround trip. You got to drive 2 hours to Little Rock. I was like, kill it. They were like, well, no, because you already got 10 grand, so if you kill it, you got to send me the 10 grand back. I said, give me the wiring information right now. I don't care if it was 50 grand.
Come on, E.
I'm too old to be. I ain't in my 20s and 30s and 40s really no more. I'm like, really? Just call me 50. Like, just say I'm 50 pretty much. I just turned 48. If you closer to 50 than 80, you round that joke off. I'm 50 years old. I've been doing this since I was 18, 19. We started working together. Belltower Ministry. I can't get on the road. I don't care how much you pay me. My body won't allow me to do that and then hit the funeral in Miami. Then I had to drive to South Bend to speak, then come here. My body is not going to allow, I can't put that stress on my body no more. Now, if I didn't know who I was, and I loved it, because I remember when they was like, well, you know you're going to have to pay the 10 grand back. I'm like, let's get that to you quick. I was saying, let's get that quick. So they don't think I'm trying to hustle them. Because I don't want them to think I'm hustling. But I can't fly and then drive. I can't drive 2 hours, period. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I can't drive 2 hours, period. And I don't want to be in the car with a stranger for 2 hours. And then I got to turn around and do it again? Some of you are taking stuff because you don't know who you are. You're taking stuff from people that you shouldn't even take because you don't know who you are. And you're dealing with stuff you shouldn't even deal with. So when I say this, I'm telling you, I'm not playing. I'm about to give you what God gave me. I am. I am. I am. I am. Therefore it is. Therefore it is. No, I'm being serious. When you can get to the I am and you know who you are, everything, Kendall always said, something leads, something follows. Something leads, something follows. When you don't know who you are, it's a whole bunch of mess that follows. When you know who you are, you set the precedent. When you know who you are, if you are a female that don't like fussing and cussing, you won't even let some dude who fuss and deal with you because you like, I'm not with that. And you don't go, I ain't been with nobody in 6 years. If you know who you are, you'd rather wait 7 to get what you supposed to get than to put up with some stuff. You won't do it. You just say, I'm going to wait. 6 people call you for a job you know you're not supposed to be doing. You ain't getting antsy. You like, I am. I'm going to wait. Therefore it is. I said I was number 1 before they said I was number 1. I didn't wait for them to say I was number 1. I just started saying, I'm the number 1 motivational speaker in the world. And guess what happened? Everybody started saying this. No, you gotta hear what I'm saying. I was literally with Les Brown, serious, in Orlando, sitting with Les Brown. And I told Les Brown, I named the speaker. I won't do it no more. I named the speaker and was like, yo, he the best. Les Brown said, what? You the best. said, no, Lex, my man. Lex said, what? Eric Thomas, do you think I call you here? Do you think I ask you in my presence? I call you because I want you to know as who used to be the number one, but I want to recognize right now, me and you in this room, I want to recognize and let you know that, young man, you got something that ain't nobody else got. You are the best of the best of the best. And I walk out. I just asked one question. I said, Lex, you the best. How much is that cost? How much do you want to pay? I said, how much the best you pay, man? He said 50 locally, 100,000 internationally. And I embraced that. And I remember getting to a point where I was like, Lex told me that a long time ago. Come on. Inflation. Let's have that conversation 3-4 years ago. It's inflation. I need 100 now locally. I need 150 international. I am. Therefore it is. You're working on the outside when you should be working on the inside. You're working on the outside when you should be working on the inside. The reason why it's tough for you, to do what you got in your head is because you're starting out there when you should start the inside job. You should start with the meat work. And once you start with the meat work and you believe it and what you say you are, then the world is going to embrace whatever your reality is. Amen. Are y'all hearing me? I am. Therefore it is. I need y'all to do the real work so that you can come out and be transparent. But when you fake and you faking it and you come out, gang recognize gang. And people recognize you fake. Even with the stuff on, they know you fake. So I need you to be real. I love Cardi B. I was praying the other day. I said, God, am I wrong? God, they ain't really added up to what my values are. But I just keep finding myself going back and listening. I'm the clean and talk. And I'm backing it up. Backing it up. I'm just like, God, I'm drawn. It's something about this. I know I'm cuss and I gotta stop when you get to this part. And backing it up, I don't know God, but just something about. And I said, I know what it is, God. I know exactly what it is. She told us that she used to strip to make money because she was in a relationship where she was getting beat. I got it now. I'm drawn to her because she keeping it 100. She ain't playing. She was like, I didn't want to strip, but I was getting beat down in a relationship. I couldn't find no way out. And so money stripping got me money, and money gave me power. And the power, I had control. And so I was able to leave. And I'm like, that's why she's blowing up, because she's keeping it 100. And everybody's drawn to her because she's so transparent. And our problem is you're not transparent. You're not living your true, authentic self. And that's what we're going to do. Have a seat. Let's get to the word now. We ready. Amen. We so ready. Amen. Can I get something soft? We ready. We so ready. I feel it. We so ready. Say, God. Are you ready? Yeah. Amen. Are you ready? Yeah. Amen. Just say thank you. Tell God thank you. Just take it to the bed. Don't wait to do stuff. Just tell him thank you. Amen. I want you to see it. Can you see it? We ain't sure it's going to be the best. 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 I see my son doing this thing. He already told the Lord what to do. He's doing some broke stuff, working with Hank, growing up as a man. I see my daughter, amen, doing her thing, amen. I see us having multiple homes in multiple cities. So we travel. They got their space. I got my space. We can come in the kitchen and eat together. Hallelujah. I see their families, and I can see their families, and God's going to give me enough years to see my great-great-grandkids. Money ain't going to be an issue. Food, all kind of food. Amen. Praise God. Only thing we're going to have to pray for is working out. That's the only thing I'm not saying. I'm just being real. That's the only thing I'm seeing in my future is a lot of working out. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll have a little gym in the basement or something. We can fake it from time to time. But I see us having homeless ministries, and I see us being able to bless kids to go to college. I see us buying folks computers and sending kids to study abroad. I see it. I see it. It's my birthright. It's not what I was called to do. It's my birthright. Y'all so loved by God. I knew it. When we got in the car, my wife couldn't find the keys. I was like, it's gonna be a blessing. We drive, we got the remote, she don't know where the key is, she lost the key. We get to the spot, she's frustrated all the time. I'm like, yo, this sermon about to be fire. Somebody about to be set free. She can't find keys. Somebody about to be set free. She had a few baits she brought for my son. We put on the plane, one of them got cracked in the car. She was pissed. I was like, this about to be fire. This mess is about to be fire. I gotta go park. I'm supposed to do ballet. Just can't do ballet when you have a key. So I had to go park somewhere. I was like, yo, this about to be. She had the communion thing. She brought the two of our saints that live here now. She couldn't even find the bread and what. She was like, I can't find. I was like, woo, somebody about to be set. Anytime there's trouble, is God getting ready to do something. Amen. Once you grow up, anytime there's trouble, God's getting ready to do something. Once you grow up and stop tripping, once you grow up and see that when the devil's present, he knows something big about to happen to you. He's not bothering nobody that ain't doing right. He ain't tempting nobody that's trying to go to the next level. If you want to try to go to the next level, he already got your own cruise control. He don't need to bother you. But if he's bothering you, something's getting ready to happen. So let's go to the word. I want to show y'all something. Amen. I want to show y'all something. Amen. Amen. There's been a recall. It's been a recall, saints. It's been a recall. And the recall is you. I dropped an Escalade. I got the paper the other day. There's a recall. There's some electronic problem. Bring it back to the manufacturer. That's what they told me. Amen. It's been a recall. Some of y'all, hallelujah, you off track and you need to get back on track. Amen? Amen. So I want to help you. 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 And so a lot of us, unfortunately, we've been in the church and we've been religious. And now God wants to call us home. It's been a recall. Amen. And I've been talking to a lot of Christians, Jeremy, and they start me off with the 10 Commandments. There's been a recall. It's been a recall. When y'all walk out here, I want y'all to walk in the Word, because if something leads, something's going to follow. And if the truth is what's leading, then everything else is going to be blessed. Hallelujah. Amen. There's been a recall. There are churches teaching people, they started with the 10 Commandments. Now listen to me very closely. When you first start the 10 Commandments off, it said, I'm a jealous God. If you really watch to it, I did this for y'all, I did this for y'all, I did this for y'all, and then y'all turn y'all, and I need y'all to come back. I said, whoa, that's some aggressive language. So I want y'all to do me a favor. The 10 Commandments, amen, is not the first commandments God gave his kids. Those are the ones that came after they were acting a fool. I don't want those. Oh, somebody missed what I said. You've been on like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do that. Now the 10 Commandments are important, but the 10 Commandments are for those who are not doing what they're supposed to do. The first commandment that he gave me was in Genesis. See, you gotta understand the word. If you all the way in Exodus, that means you get rid of Genesis. So why would he start our relationship in Exodus? The relationship is not there. The Exodus relationship is for people who forgot who he was. I don't want my wife to treat me like I'm committing adultery when I ain't committing adultery. Don't treat me like that. So I need the Genesis one. In the Genesis one, he said, and we want to go back to Adam and Eve. The Bible said that he blessed them. And after he blessed them, he said, be. When your mama tells you, be quiet, that's a command. That's a command. Be quiet, sit your butt down. Don't touch nothing. That is a command. What's the command God gave you? You own, I can't do this, I shouldn't do that, honor my mother and father, don't lie, remember the Sabbath. Okay, let's go back to the first one, then we're going to get to those later. I want you to walk out of here with the first one. The first one said, after he blessed them, be fruitful, multiply, have dominion. Now, I got to tell y'all something. When I got a hold on, that's when I said I'm the number one motivation speaker in the world. It wasn't about saying I was number one. That didn't have anything to do with it. It had everything to do with I was commanded to be dominant. I'm going to say it again. You missed what I said. God gave me an order. Aaron, I gave you a gift, and I need you to be dominant, and I need you to subdue the earth. Meaning what? That there are going to be other people out there who are speaking, and their heart is not for the people. I need you to dominate this industry because you're going to take care of my sheep. You can't let them be number one. So listen to me. They call me all the time. Eric, we got this big event in this city, in this city, this city. We want you on stage. God said, don't go. I said, why not, God? He said, because there's a group of people they can't get to go. And if you show up, those people are going to come. There's a group of people that haven't been able to manipulate. There's a group of people that haven't been able to take their charge cards. There's a group of people that have, but if you come because you're there, the people are going to think, well, if Eric, they call me on a regular basis. The first time it was like, we're going to give you nothing, we're going to back. The next time it was, how much do you charge? You can't give me enough money to lead the people to the slaughter so they can get slaves. You can't pay me enough to do that. And so God didn't ask me to be the #1 speaker for self. He asked me to be the #1 because he knew I would take care of you. That I wouldn't manipulate you. So you playing games. God told you this is not an option. Be fruitful. And you walking around here broke. You are a disgust to God. You owe God an apology. You walking around here living from check to check. That was not God's command. He said, be fruitful. Okay, I gotta take you back because you missed it. After he blessed them. After he had already blessed them. After they had already been blessed, he said, be fruitful. After I already they're not enough. I'm not satisfied. Now I need y'all to multiply. Now I need you to multiply. Now I need you to start connecting with other individuals who have the same spirit that you have. I need y'all to multiply. Because when y'all start multiplying, whole time, then y'all can do a greater work. Some of you were at fruit when you stuck here. And you were so blind and ignorant that you think you're doing something because you can pay your bills. You think you can do something because you can buy a car. The devil has got you. The devil said, I got it. I'm going to stop them at fruitful. And if I can stop them at fruitful, I kill the whole game. The game will never be fruitful. Fruitful is low-hanging fruit. Fruitful is low-hanging fruit. The first thing God told you to be fruitful. So if you got money and you can buy something, you just getting started. God said, after you do it, I want to see if you can allow my spirit to come to you so you can do it through other people. And then after you multiply, it ain't enough. Then I want you to dominate. I want you to have dominion over arguing. God said, son, this is never about arguing. He said, you ain't had no dominion over your mouth. You ain't had no dominion over your spirit. You jumping out, let me tell you, I should have been on the news getting shot by the police. My family would tell you, I've had multiple cops say some stupid stuff and I jumped out the car like, bro, I promise you. I ain't the little 16-year-old you shot. You don't want none of this. I'm trying to tell y'all, multiple cops, multiple people in authority. I'm like, what? God said, I gave you energy, son. I gave that to you, but you ain't got no control. You already know if you say something to your wife, it can be 24 hours or 40 hours before she talks to you. You know that, and you don't want that. But you can't control your dog mouth. You do not have dominion, son. Get dominion. And one thing in this room, you got some vices that you have absolutely no dominion over. You get that right button pushed, and you just back at it. God said, no, baby, I can't take you to the highest height. Because if I take you up there and the button is pushed and you start acting a fool, you represent me. So I can't let you be #1 so you can get control over something. So the first one is be fruitful. Say it like you mean it. Be fruitful. Second one is multiply. The third one is dominion. You should have no problems with your kids. If you're doing what's right and you walking in your kid's going to fall straight in line. If your kid is out of line, your kid is out of line because you out of line and they watching you go out of line. My son called me every day for worship. Every day, my son called me and said, Dad, I'm sorry. Should I call Ed and tell him I'm sorry? I said, what happened, son? He said, I'm not. I know that consistent. I'm not. And I'm not. And with you, I said, praise God. Absolutely get on the phone and say you're sorry. But don't call him and say you're sorry. Make sure whatever he tells you to do and wherever you're supposed to be, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do, because you ain't sorry if you don't change. I have no problem with my kids as long as I'm walking. Oh, y'all not hear what I'm saying? My wife said, I can't do it. I'm tired. She asked my daughter. Of course, my daughter wanted to be with her mom. But my daughter said, I came to go to church. You don't have no problem with your babies walking and they're anointed if you walking in yours. But if you ain't walking in yours, you can't have no meaning in your house. You can't have no meaning in your finance. You can't have... So I'm coming to set you free. I've been married 28 years. I don't wear rings. You don't need one when you're walking in your... Because I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but some bros got theirs on and still. See, we got to get to thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. That shouldn't have nothing to do with you. You should be so fruitful. You should be so multiplied. You should have so much dominion. You should subdue that you ain't got to worry about. Those are for people who are disobedient. You ain't got to tell a man who loves his mama, honor your mother. You ain't got to tell a man who's old, honor your father. When you hold, you automatically know, I honor my biological father who wasn't even in my life. Why? Because had it not been for him, I wouldn't have some of the gifts that I had. This charisma come from my dad. The spiritual come from my daddy. So I honor a man who wasn't even in my life because God allowed him to be the person that birthed me and gave me. Without him having that with my mom, I wouldn't even. So I honor you for being obedient to God. I honor you even in your sin. God created something marvelous, something special. I honor the fact that you slept with my mom. Because had you not slept with my mom, I honor the fact that you left my mom. Had you not left my mom, I wouldn't have this unique sound. Had you not left me, I wouldn't have this passion. Had you not left me, I wouldn't go out and try to change the world. I honor you for not being in my life. I honor you. I honor you. Because when you hold, you don't need people to do certain things that make you respond to it. This is just what I just said. When you're supposed to act a certain way, you don't let the people... So y'all ready now? Let's go to the first one. Oh, we right there. Oh, that's Genesis 1. Okay. And God blessed them. Genesis chapter 1. This is how the whole thing starts. They get blessed. And do not lie. You've been blessed with gifts. It's your attitude that's standing. Oh, you've been blessed with gifts. God left you with some stuff that your gift shall make room for you. And you got a gift. The gift ain't the problem. Your attitude is the problem. You think you have the right because things are going wrong. You think you got the right to be disobedient because you don't like what's going on in your life. You think you have the right not to do what you know you're supposed to be doing. I don't know what area you grew up in, but I promise you, when we came home and I told my mom, my cousin told me, I know mom, but my cousin said, my auntie said that I could. Your sister said that I could go. My mother said, what? Yeah, your sister, my aunt. You know, your sister. The one that's older than me. She told me I could go. My mother said, what did I tell you, son? I had a conversation with you before I dropped you off. And I told you, don't leave this house and don't leave this porch. And you went where? But I went to Auntie though. My mom said, do me a favor, go downstairs and get them. Go downstairs and get the bells. Why? Because you didn't do what I told you to do. And when you do what I tell you to do, you're going to be blessed. But when you don't do what I tell you. And so many of you won't tell God what Satan told you. What your wife told you could do. What your husband said it was okay for you to do. What your baby said, but mama, I love you when you love me. God said that I tell you to do that. And if you use the gift and do what God told you to do, you start off, you come out blessed. And then he said, be fruitful. Increase in numbers. Fill the earth. Subdue it. Rule over every doggone thing. And you don't have no rule over yourself. What I want you to do when you leave today, I want you to decide the areas where you don't have rule, and I want you to start right there and fix that. That's where we're going to start. Amen? Come on, amen? I'm telling you, the first key to wealth. The first key to wealth is ruling everything you can possibly rule. Let's go to the next one. I'm so ready. Wealth is. We're talking about wealth. We ain't talking about money. Let me tell you why. You have to stay right there. Let me tell you why I'm not talking about money. Because 80-some% of the people who win the lottery will be broke in another 5 years. Why? Because money don't fix money problems. I was in the store, I went to go get my hair cut in the hood, and I went to the little hood store, and everybody in the hood store, I promise y'all, I'm being honest, I'm not, God knows. They were talking amongst each other. There was a buzz at 6:30 in the morning. There was a buzz, and the lottery must be on jump right now. In Michigan, I don't know if it's the world or just Michigan. It's almost like a billion or something. It's the world, the U.S., it's almost like a bid. And they was in there like, what you gonna do with it? I'm gonna buy a house. And I was like, is this real? These are absolute strangers, and they spending a little money that they don't have to pay for something they hope would. And I'm trying to tell them, money don't fix money problems. Because if you get money and you got a poverty mindset, you're gonna run all that money in the ground. So I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about wealth. And wealth is the triple double. Wealth is with your kids, you're wealthy. With your wife, you're wealthy. Oh, y'all not hearing what I'm saying. And your health, you in your mind. Somebody asked me, Eric, what's your 100-day challenge goal? I said to have my mind be a healthy mind right now. I don't need no more money. I need my brain. I need my mental state to be great. I need my emotions to be great right now. I don't need no more money. I need to be healthy so all the stuff I have, I can maintain. Because let me tell you something. You sit in this room talking about I'm about to leave her, and you're about to go to your third one. You're going to get the same results in your third one because you're taking that same mentality in the third one. Oh, when I leave this job and get the next 400 job that you've been on since you were 12. You will get the same results you got with your other 399 jobs because you're taking that same mentality to that job. So when I say wealthy, I'm talking about being whole in every area. So let's go through it. Well, number one, it's your duty. It's your what?
Duty.
It's your what?
Duty.
No, please just don't say it. Hear what I'm saying. It's like somebody, anybody ever served in the military before? Can I see your hand? You served in the military before? When you go to service, they tell you it's your what? Anybody, police officers in the room, I got police officers, firefighters in the room. 9/11, when everybody else was coming out, it was their duty to run in. That's your duty, that when the place is on fire, when folks jumping out, you see death all around you. You made it. You said, I don't care what, I'm going in. You know you're about to die, but you still, they bullets flying everywhere. You done jumped out the car, headed toward. When I tell you wealth is your duty, and many of you have been sitting around hoping that somebody else is going to come save the day, and you didn't realize that God told you that I've given you power. Power to do what? To have, it's your duty to be wealthy. When you wake up every day, this is what you need to be focusing on. It's your duty. He said, be fruitful. Be fruitful. Multiply. Have dominion. Subdue the earth. That's your duty when you wake up. And you've been waking up and you done gave your duty to your boss. And now you're mad at your boss. For what? That ain't your boss' duty to make sure your family eats. My pastor, he ain't living right. It ain't his duty to get up and talk to God for you. I just got a call. Somebody called me as a mess. Somebody called me like, you heard what happened in church? I said, no. It's a new thing. They said we can't. I said, okay, you got 3 minutes. What did they say? Well, we can't do this no more. I said, it sounds like slavery to me. Sounds like control. Do me a favor, don't talk to me about it no more. Why? Because they don't have nothing to do with me. You got drums to pick it up. That got nothing to do with me. I got a piano, my boy playing, we got right here 5 praise God. That would have nothing to do with me. Those are your problems. You let somebody control you and tell you how to have worship and not have worship. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't have to go to nobody else. I go straight to God. I don't have to go through no dude. I ain't got to go to no dude. I ain't got to have nobody else pray for me. I can pray for myself. And then pray with other believers that pray for themselves. This world too big for some grown man to tell another grown man what I can be doing and what I can't do. Did you watch? I have. Did you watch the whole video? After he said the first stupid thing, did you keep watching? That's your fault. You should have turned my man off. He said, that's like slavery. I wanted to watch that. You kept watching? That's why when somebody told me I need to go see Black Panther, I was like, for what? I saw Roots. I'm just being real. When people want to take about the theater, it's like huge. Everybody, you gotta go see it. I said, what Black Panther? You gotta go see it. It's like Black Panther. You can just see how they. I said, bro, I saw Roots, bro. I saw Malcolm X. I saw Boys in the Hood. I saw enough. I'm being real. When I saw Minister Society, like I'm through. Duty. It's a moral or legal obligation, a responsibility. It is my duty to uphold the law. Listen to me. Duty is a task or action that someone is required to perform. Your wealth is your duty. Your family's wealth is your duty. Somebody texted me, and I'm telling you the truth. Somebody texted me the other day and was like, bro, I need to get to my baby shower, my girl baby shower, and it's a long way from here, and I don't got no money, and I need a bus ticket. I didn't even respond to the text. And I got money. I didn't even respond. I'm like, you starting off wrong. You can't make it true. You ain't got enough money to make it. You should have had a baby. You shouldn't be having sex. No, somebody, y'all think I'm playing. I'm not up here playing. You shouldn't be having sex. You grown. You shouldn't be having sex. You should be working. You shouldn't be in bed with nobody. You can't even afford to be doing that. They think I'm playing. I'm serious. It's your duty. You gonna call another man to ask a man to help you with your baby ain't even came out yet. You starting off wrong. And I'm not going to help you because I'm not going to be a blessing to you. That's not a blessing, that's a curse. You got to take care of that. Some of you sitting here, you like, why is my wealth? Because you have listened to me. I promise you, I'm going to help you before we get out of here. You have put your wealth, your family, your personal, your future, you put that in the hands of another human being. I'm telling you tonight in the name of Jesus Christ, you need to get it back. If you don't leave with nothing else, you leave with it's my duty. Let's go to the next one, please. Thank you so much. My obligation. It's an act or a course of action to which a person morally or legally is bound to, a duty or a commitment. You know what's crazy? You are mad at people for not coming through for you in a way you haven't come through for yourself. You mad at another grown person, another human being, for not being committed to your life as you are not committed to your life. You giving your life 50%, and you want somebody else to give your life 120%. Have you lost your mind? You want somebody else to commit to you in a way that you've not committed to yourself. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Now listen to me. I'm not saying it's wrong, but in some regards, Cash App has killed the world. In some regards, I'm sorry, I was going to say it wrong. I'm saying it's called GoFundMe. You have lost your spouse, and I'm supposed to... You have lost your spouse. You spent all your money on going out to eat, all your money on hotels, all your money at the movie theater. You done spent all your money on stuff you don't need, and now all of a sudden, I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to take care of your... Come on. And you looking at me like I'm stupid because I didn't look out for you and you like, you got money. That's the reason why I got it. I'm getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you ain't. That's the reason why I have what I have. Because I'm putting in the grind. Because I'm leaving there. And I got my wife on the flight here. And I got a flight here. And now we're here. Now we leave tomorrow morning, Sunday, to go to Vegas to do some work. And then we go home for 3 days, and we back on the West Coast for 10 days to do some work. I ain't never asked nobody to pay Jada's bills. I ain't never asked nobody to pay Jada's bills. I have been blessed. I have been given fruitful. I have been given dominion. I have been given multiply. I have been given subdue. He gave me everything I need, and then he gave me a gift. And then he gave me a gift. And every Monday at Michigan State, I don't have to do it. For the last 13 years, I've been using it, giving it away. And on YouTube, we give it away. I got a gift, and I've been using my gift. And my gift has made room for me. And you can let somebody trick you into being somewhere you ain't got no business being. So you can pay some bills you're not even supposed to be paying. That's his responsibility. Okay, we're going to get out here. I feel it. I'm sorry. There's too much for you. I feel it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Obligation. Give me the last one. Your responsibility. Your responsibility is the state or fact. It is the state. It's the state of mind. Responsibility. It is the state or fact or having a duty to deal with something or having control over something. God gave you a gift. God gave you wealth so you can be in control of your life. And when you're not doing what I just said, when you're not fruitful, when you're not multiplying, when you don't have dominion, somebody else got control of your life. And I love my wife too much. We just lost our boy Chris Daniels. We lost our boy Chris Daniels. A couple things came out of it. One of the things that came out of it for me was, I don't have a trust. I was like, stop right now. Stop everything you're doing. You're going to get a trust. If you would have died today, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to wrap this up. Let me tell y'all something, right? This is crazy. Chris died, y'all. I spent 2-3 weeks on this thing, y'all. 2-3 weeks on this thing. I spent 2-3 weeks when he died. Every day I wake up and think about it over and over and over and over again. I made a phone call. I'm telling y'all, the Lord has blessed me. And I asked the people, what do I need to do? They said to me, Eric, if you don't come down here and get a trust, it means that all the money you've ever made, that a judge is going to decide what your family get and when your family gets. My wife a gorilla. Which means she don't want, let me tell y'all something. I'm not playing when I tell you this. I'm just telling you who she is. My wife don't want to go to no judge for what belongs to her. My wife ain't cut like that. I made some other hookups and people was calling my ET, everything good. Everything is great. Well, what's the problem? You don't trust me. That's just ain't got to do with trust. My wife don't want to call CJ when I die and ask CJ for no money. If he sent it, cool. But my wife said, you work, I won't, but I help you build. I'm not calling another man for what belongs to me. Don't take care of your business. I'm not calling another man. I ain't about to call Jock. I don't know no Jock. I'm sleeping with CJ. I'm sleeping with you. Don't have me go to no judge. Don't have me call C. You leave me enough money. If C don't send me money for 2 years, I don't need it. You take care of me. Take control. I went to the bank and made my baby's beneficiary. You know it took me. It took longer to go to Chipotle and order a dog on burrito than it took me to put their name on a dog on a piece of bacon. So if something happened to me, they can go to the bank and get theirs. All the years, I just walked in the bank and walked out the bank. And if I would have died earlier than this month, my babies would have had to go to a judge for what belongs to them because I didn't have dominion. Because I had control. And some of you've lost control. Your wife, you mad at your wife. Your wife hurt because at the end of the day, you still being intimate with her, but at the end of the day, she don't have no security. She's been with you 10, 15 years. She has absolutely no security. She know if you die, you dead. Now she got to pick up the dog in pieces. She got to call other grown men and ask for favors. You know what comes with favors? You know what comes with favors when you're dealing with the wrong person. You know if you ask the wrong person to give you 10 grand, that's on your head for the rest of your life. You're going to put your wife through that of everything she put you through, and you're going to leave her with absolutely nothing. Time to take control. Bump that religious foolishness. Bump that. It's time for you to do what the word tells you to do. And that's be fruitful. That's your destiny. It's time. You know what happens when you're fruitful? You don't pay the same thing when you're fruitful. You get hotels off the beach in Florida, and they give them to you for pennies, plus they feed you. And when you walk in, good to see you, Mr. Thomas. When I was in Dubai, 4 years ago, I was in Dubai, we lost our child, and we listened to your stuff every single day, and it changed my life. As long as I'm at the Hilton, it's yours. And you wonder why you ain't getting certain things. You ain't in your gift, boo. You ain't in your gift, boo. I would never try to cook for a living. Why? Because that's not my gift. You cook, you blow up. This is my gift, and I'll use it for free. Why? Because every time I use it, something about to happen. Let's go real quick. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. Some of y'all, you already ready. You can leave. Don't be disrespectful. The wealthy solve problems. They don't create an entertainment. I'm leaving you with this. Write this down. I'm leaving you with this. You want to be wealthy. Wealthy people solve problems. They don't create them or entertain them. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I told Aunt I'm making a commitment. She said, man, my son is here. I'm making a commitment. Out of nowhere, Georgia Tech calls. He wants you to, how can you work with this? Out of nowhere, can you come work with the program? We try to take the program to the next level. Just out of nowhere. I said, hey, find me a spot. I need somewhere to live. We do this on a regular basis. Listen, I'm going to help you out. So when you call me and I don't respond, I gotta go to the baby shower and I don't have to work and I don't respond, don't be mad. Why? Because wealthy people solve problems. They don't create or entertain. So I don't entertain. I'm not mean, I'm not mad, but I gotta get every dime I can possibly get. So if I leave this earth, trying to make enough money this year, where if I leave this earth, Diddy never has to work for a dime. She don't got to go back to work. See, it's cute that she's going to work now because I'm bringing in money. But if I was to die, Dee told me the other day, she said, I know as a strong, independent sister that I told you that I'm going to work the rest of my life. I never wanted to not work. But she said, but here's the deal. I stopped working for 2 years. I loved it. She said, I love it. She said, do me a favor though. Don't leave me and put me in a position where I got to go back to work when you die. So you make sure that life insurance is exactly what I need. You make sure that the money you put it to the side. You make sure that if you leave me, I never have to go work for nobody again. Wealthy people solve problems. They don't create them or entertain them. Stop creating problems because people ain't going to want to deal with you. And if they do, it could be because they're in poverty too. Could it be the only people answering your phone are also people with poverty? Could it be the only people answering your phone, they ain't fruitful either? They ain't multiplying? Come on. Number two, I just want y'all to see it. I'm not dealing with it if it ain't fruitful. No, write this down. I just helped you. When you leave today, if somebody calls your phone, I'm not dealing with it if it ain't fruitful. Just say I'm not being disrespectful, but if it ain't fruitful, because if it ain't fruitful, we know we're not about to get to multiply. We know we ain't nowhere close to dominion, and we know we ain't about to rule over the earth. So if somebody calls you with some stuff, you say, I'm not dealing with it if it ain't fruitful. Because if you're dealing with some stuff that's a mess, guess what it's going to do to you? So my boy called me E.T., man, I can't believe what's happening with the church. I was like, well, I don't know what's happening with it, but I'll see you at Best Academy if you free. I'm just being real. Because this is what's happening with this church, and we about to... This was happening with this, and y'all about to be blessed. Y'all about to be blessed so we can bless Atlanta, and then we finish blessing Atlanta, because y'all got to stop begging for... Y'all got to stop. Somebody asked me, what's your stance? I said, my stance. I don't see you marching. I'm marching every day when I put a video up. I just ain't about to be begging nobody to know. I ain't see what you said on the phone. overcome. I'm the number one motivational speaker. I'm overcome. You're talking about yourself. You're not talking about me. My bank account, I've overcome. My babies, I put them in college, and they're going to work for their daddy and for people in this company. We've overcome. I'm not singing. I ain't going to stand there and okay, can you please? Ain't no, they did that, so I don't have to do that. It's the new way to do it. And the new way is we're going to be so fruitful that we ain't got to go to ask nobody should we be. I didn't tell Ed this yet, but one of my homeboys, I don't know what happened to me, but he was the man in creating schools. I got the blueprint, we about to start a school. I'm about to do everything. We started school, we started everything. I'm not going to beg you to take care of my babies. I'm not going to beg you to treat them right. We ain't going to be in no front door talking about y'all wrong. No, I'm going to open up a school, and we're going to treat kids no matter who they are and where they come from. We're going to treat everybody like they're supposed to be treated. So if you're tired of how they treat you up the street, stop talking about it and bring them over to our school. We're going to push them to be leaders. What's that school? Fruitful Academy? You think I'm playing? Multiply Academy, Dominate Academy. Rule the earth and take your rightful spot back. King, queen. How'd you get in this mess? Because you left God and what he told you to do, and you start tracing whips. Let me tell you something. Solomon, when you do what God tells you to do, you get all of that stuff. Hey man, I got enough money now to get me some gold keep Willie Moore. I might get some gold keep. When I come down the hay, y'all see me in living, y'all might be like, fruitful in the back. Except you. I might get a whole new grid. Come on. I'm not doing it. I'm not going near it if it ain't fruitful. Come on, I got one more. I'm letting you go. Number one, I'm not dealing with it. When I say it, and this is your reality, I need you to stand and just say in your spirit, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not dealing with it if it ain't fruitful. Some of you are dealing with it, and it ain't fruitful. Stand up and just declare, I'm not dealing with it no more. Flat out. I'm not dealing with it no more. I'm not dealing with it no more. For real. And that means you might have to stop creating some of it, but I'm not dealing with it no more. Hey man, let me hear you. I'm not dealing with it anymore if it ain't fruitful. Come on, one more time. I'm not dealing with it if it ain't fruitful. Good, have a seat. Good. All right, next. Somebody else, you got to stand. Sit down, get down. Somebody else, this is environment. I'm not going near it if it ain't fruitful. I'm not going near it if it ain't fruitful. If that's you, and there's some environment you in that you shouldn't be in, or you let it get in through your phone, I need you to stand up and say, I'm not going near it if it ain't fruitful anymore. I'm not going near it. I'm not going near it. No, need it. I'm not going near it if it ain't fruitful. Good, have a seat. It's a booby trap. I went to a funeral in Miami the other day. I called my homeboy Jamal like, I'm gonna need police. I'm gonna need police at this. Say, you need what? I'm gonna need police. Say, yeah, you bougie. I ain't bougie. I got 8 more months to make the money for Didi. I need to be around for 8 more months. Listen to me. I'm from there, but it's still homestead. It's still homestead. Homestead is still homestead. And the person didn't die, let's just say this, of cancer. They didn't die of cancer. So I'm like, hey, what is it? Can you just call this number? And they call that, and they have a couple cops there for you. I said, good. I'm going to need the cars in front. So when they come in, they can see the cars right there. My homegirl got out, saw somebody, she's going on. I just said, yo, I'm from this, but I ain't been near it in a while. I ain't been around this kind of drama in a while. I ain't been around people who got something against other people. I don't even hang with people who don't like, if you don't like me, we ain't even in the same, we don't even hang out together. I'm not used to this. And then we went to an event afterwards and folks was drinking. I'm like, yo, I ain't used to that. Like, I don't be around people who drunk and talking different. You know how you see them at 8 and it's one conversation, at 12, by 3, it's a whole nother hookup. They all in your space and in your face. I'm like, yo, I'm not mad at nobody. I just don't do that no more. And I ain't mad at nobody, but I grew up like that. Like I have the right, I have permission not to have to deal with that no more. I'm grown. I don't want to deal with that no more. I'm not telling you don't do it. I just don't want to deal with it. Because I see the consequences that come from that lifestyle. And I don't want that. Everything I touch. We're going to get to that next time I come. I think November 17th is when we come in the next time. We might have to get a different facility. But we're coming back. Watch this. I want to get you to a place where the Bible says that whatever your foot touches, it's real. I'm in that place right now. So I keep certain people close to me because that's why I go to certain events. Because if I go to your event, even if you're a crook, when I put my foot there, the Holy Ghost will be there. And the anointing will be in that space. So I can't even, this is the first time I've spoken in a while with my shoes off. I normally take them off. Why? Because the place that I stand is holy ground. Are you not hearing what I'm saying? Can I get the last one? Get the last one. I'm not dealing with you if you ain't fruitful. Work. Work. Oh my God. And I'm not being prejudiced. Yes. So if you're here, there's a reason why you're here. If you're in the building, there's a reason why you're in the building. And whatever you need to fix, you better fix it. But I ain't dealing with you if you ain't fruitful. Are you not hearing what I'm saying? And it has nothing against you, but the Lord is blessing. He's blessing my wife. He's blessing my kids. He's blessing my church. He's blessing the company, y'all. He's blessing. And so if you ain't fruitful, if you don't plan on multiplying, if you don't want to have dominion, if you don't want to rule the earth like you naturally supposed to, so as I leave you, you lost control. And you just need to admit it. And that's what I love about Cardi B. Cardi B ain't trying to. Somebody got to help me out. I love it. Y'all got to help me. Y'all got to help. Cardi. Don't you just preach the gospel. Cardi said in essence, and you can give me the lyrics. Cardi said in essence, you can say whatever you want to say, but you forgot the code. I didn't forget the code. And I live by the code. Somebody help me out. Where's my young person that know the lyrics? You know the lyrics. Talk to me. What she said? You know the lyrics? Said again, the part where she talked about the code, back it up. She was like talking about the code. Like I didn't forget the code. I live by the code. Somebody look that up for me. Hold on. Say it again. What you think? You know who stuck to the code? She said it. All y'all fake people out the rappers out there, she said, you know who stuck with the code. What else she said? I can hardly hear it though. You have to go closer to her. I got to hear the lyrics. She said, you know who stuck to the code. Some of y'all out here, you grew up in the church, you know God is true, you ain't sticking with the code. You're playing around. You're not in the home church. And no more excuses. I'm going to come back, and eventually we're going to come back. Guess what I just said? Eventually we're going to come back. If you got to find a church home, you got to get in the Word. You can't switch on the code. Talk to me. Say it out loud so I can hear this. Are you giving it to me? Okay, she's going to give it to me. All right. Give me the verse. What's that? Where's the verse? Oh, I love it. She said, why don't you chill with the beat and get some chick instead? Got the crowd. Shut it down. Have them hype up in this, whatever it is, a phone crack. You gotta read it. I don't know how to read it. You gotta read it. I can't see it. You get what I'm saying. She said I stuck with the code. Y'all didn't stick with the code. And she said as a result of y'all not sticking with the code, that's why y'all didn't blow up. And so not only did she blow up in America, but Latin music, the crossover, she kept it 100. And some of us are so fake. We hide from other humans who just as sick as us. And we're trying to act like we ain't sick when we're sick. We're trying to act perfect when we ain't nobody perfect. Why you ain't? And so when you can't be real, you lock out the other blessings. And when you hanging with real people, the real stuff. So you keep it to yourself. And So we're not going to do that no more. We're going to be fruitful. If it ain't fruitful, we ain't got nothing to do with it. We're going to multiply. If it ain't multiplying, we ain't got nothing to do with it. We're going to have dominion. If it ain't, we're going to subdue it. And if it don't, we're going to... So y'all ready? I am. Let's go. We got to get out of here. I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Therefore it is.
Therefore it is.
I am.
I am.
Therefore it is.
Therefore it is.
Wealth
Wealth
is my duty.
is my duty.
My obligation.
My obligation.
Come on, wealth is my duty.
It's my duty.
My obligation.
My obligation.
My responsibility.
My responsibility.
Good. So if you're married, it's on you. It ain't on your spouse to fix this. It's on you. Your kid, it ain't on them. It's on you. Oh, I promise y'all, God told me to do some stuff with my kid. I said, God, I don't even believe that. I believe in women. I don't even believe in the stuff you're telling me right now. I don't believe in humbling myself when I don't want to humble myself. I don't believe in telling them that stuff. I don't believe, he said, don't worry about what you believe. Do what I'm telling you to do, and it's going to work out. And when I tell y'all it's going to work out, it will work out. God is telling you all the time. Wealth is my responsibility.
My responsibility.
Wealth
Wealth
is my responsibility.
my responsibility.
I'm not going to give it to nobody else. Come on, I'm not going to give it to nobody else.
I'm not gonna give it to nobody else.
Wealth
Wealth
is my duty.
is my duty.
Come on now, wealth
Wealth
is my duty.
is my duty.
Wealth
Wealth
is my obligation.
is my obligation.
My mental health is my obligation.
Mental health is my obligation.
Come on, my mental health is my obligation.
My mental health is my obligation.
My emotional health is my obligation.
My emotional health is my obligation.
Listen to me. If you see their number, if you see their name and they're calling you, and you know it's going to bring you stress, don't stop answering the phone. You have permission to stop answering the phone. I was with Carl's parents. They from Barbados at this time. And they in my living room. And the Jehovah's Witness knocked on my door and I didn't go answer. And Carl's mama said, "You being rude." I said, "What?" She said, "You being rude." I said, "No, you being rude." My man didn't call me and tell me he was coming to my house. You being rude. I didn't invite him to my house. And this don't got nothing to do with Jehovah's Witness. This got something to do with, don't come to my house without telling me you come to my house. This ain't your house. You just don't knock on the door any time of the day. You don't know who in there and what's going on. And so I didn't go to the door. Why? Because I'm with y'all, having a good time with y'all. And when I open up this door and I tell my man no, he's been trained to keep talking for the next 10, 15 minutes. And he ain't gonna let me just close the door in his face. So I have the solution. It's my house, and I have the right not to go answer the doors. You have the right, no matter who they are, when they're causing you hell, you have the right to tell them no. You have the right to cut them off. You have the right to take care of your mental and emotional health. You have the right. I love my mom. When my mom calls, it's going to be 30, at least 30 minutes. So I don't answer. She said, "Son, you didn't answer my call today." Mom, I love you. I don't always have 30 minutes, Mom. So let's do this on the weekend. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I love my mom. For real. I want to talk to you, but I don't always have 30 straight minutes. Call Auntie, but you don't want to call her because both of y'all want to talk for 30 minutes. You don't want to talk to her because y'all going to be fighting on that joke. You want to talk to somebody that's going to listen. I'll call you tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. I can't talk right now. And I don't feel bad about it. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to be wealthy. You have the right to have a good relationship with your baby. You have the right to have great friendship. You have the right not to live check to check. You have the right to buy whatever home you want. God gave it to you. He said, "I'll bless you, and after I bless you, are you ready to give it yours? 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 Come on, are you ready to give it yours? Come on, say, take control.
Take control.
Take control.
Take control.
Take control.
Take control.
It's my responsibility. It's my obligation.
It's my obligation.
It's my duty.
It's my duty.
I'm not going to give it to another person.
I'm not going to give it to another person.
Y'all ready? Get us out here, praise team. I'm going to pray after they sing. As they sing, think about letting all of it go in 2018. And think about when the ball drops in 2019. It's going to be your best year ever. And not you being fake. I'm tired of hearing y'all talk about, I'm living my best life. No, live your best life. Stop talking about your best life. Get off social media and try to show me you have your best life. And just go live your best life.